Today's video is going to be about Michael Olise, also known as the nonchalant dreadhead. Well, this man's nonchalant gimmick has been applied from his Crystal Palace days, but it gained prominence among the fans when he moved to Bayern Munich, and not only for his, behavior, nonchalant behavior, like all the Gen Zs and Gen Alpha like it, but also because of his performances. He has been making headlines lately, and that is the absolute reason why he got nominated for the Ballon d'Or. To be honest, 22 goals, alright, very good for, he is more of a right mid than a right winger, but 22 goals, very good for his position, and 21 assists. 43 GA as a right mid is very difficult to obtain nowadays. But what Michael Olise has done is just proves that he is one of the best right mids in the entire world. And this is reflected by his nomination for the Ballon d'Or. In 63 matches, he was able to achieve this feat. In the Bundesliga, he had 0.46 goals per 90 at a whopping 1.04 GA per 90, which means that he was averaging almost a goal contribution every single match he played. His season-long XG in the Bundesliga was 11.45. Well, the XG is very close to his real amount of goals, which is 12. He scored a goal every 196 minutes he played. He took a total of 57 shots, out of which 33 were on target. Well, to be fair, most of his positions of shooting had to be very difficult one, and that's the reason why so many shots went off target, with an accuracy of 57.89. And he scored a goal every 5.7 shots he took. Alright, it's good for his position, alright. Don't compare him to the most lethal strikers or even to his teammate Harry Kane. He takes a lot of shots to, just get a goal. But he's lethal. His season-long assist expectation was 13.55, and I think he got 15 assists, so yeah, he exceeded it as well. He attempted a total of 1298 passes, out of which 1125 was successful, with a passing accuracy of 86.67. Alright, not too crazy you might say, but yep, he is also a midfielder, so yep, he should have had more passes, I think, because he's the kind of person who will just deliver one decisive pass into the box and the rest is Harry Kane's job. Well, I'm really starting to get the hang of this Harry Kane and Michael Olise partnership, man. These guys always get a goal or an assist in every single match Bayern Munich play. He created 79 chances. 79 chances. Damn, that is a lot of chances. Imagine if all of them went in. 79 assists. That would have been a lot, but unfortunately, not every shot is a goal, and not every. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, he gave in a total of 127 crosses, and only 36 of them were, pinpoint crosses. I think that this is a position where Michael Olise has to, improve. But to be honest, he is a right mid who is left-footed, and most of the times when players on the wings are expected to cross, they are to cross from their weaker foot. So that might be a reason, because his weaker foot is the right foot, and most of the times he would have to cross with it. So that's the reason why many crosses were, a little off, but nevertheless still decent. Alright, he attempted 121 dribbles. I just told you that he is not afraid to dribble at all. And yep, it's a 50-50 chance because he completed 60 of those 121 dribbles, so 50% accuracy, guys. And he had 5 offsides. He won 155 ground duels and won 10 aerial duels as well. Considering these stats, just the G and A, these two alphabets, these just show that he is Ballon d'Or worthy. And if Vinicius Jr. made it to the, I think he was 7th in the 21, 22 or 22, 23, because in both those seasons he had, I guess, 20 goals and 20 assists. Yeah, I think it was one of those seasons. So yeah, if he can get there, so can Michael Olise. But the problem comes, my friends, to the trophies. Now you might say 2022, 23, Vinicius didn't win so much. Well, the Copa del Rey, the Club World Cup, and the UEFA Super Cup are still 3 trophies, my friend, in comparison to Michael Olise's 2 trophies. So yup, I'm just happy that Harry Kane's curse just broke, and with that, Michael Olise also won the Bundesliga, because if the curse has continued, he might have started to look back to the Premier League, looked back to Crystal Palace, who have recently also won the FA Community Shield and the FA Cup. So kudos to them. This just means that both the club and the player are flourishing by departing ways. I'm happy for both of them. Although Eberechi, I don't know what his name is, Eze, has just left Crystal Palace, so it's an end of an era. The Zaha, Olise, Eze trio is now finally over. Sad. It was a really underrated trio, to be honest, because yeah, all they do is finish 12, so not so memorable for us outsiders. Nevertheless, let's talk about his key performances throughout the season. That are his highlights. He gave 2 assists and scored 2 goals against Werder Bremen. I think it was the second match day of the Bundesliga in the 24-25 season. I think it was in a 5-0 victory versus Werder Bremen. So, yup, he delivered in that match and also created 7 chances. Oh my god, could have been 7 goals. Alright, another one would be his 2 goals and an assist plus 6 dribbles versus Shakhtar Donetsk in the UEFA Champions League. I know Shakhtar isn't a big team, but man, 2 goals and an assist for right mid, it's good. It's good. And most importantly, for on the national level, I'd say a goal and an assist. Why am I saying a goal? It was an absolute golazo. A free kick from us. What am I saying? Free kicks are always outside the box, well, under most circumstances. But still, man, that was a beautiful free kick, and I think it was his, earlier French cap. So he was new to the national team, I think. I am not confirmed about that. But still, he led France to a 2-0 victory, which was enough because in the first leg of this match, Croatia had actually beaten France 2-0. So if Michael Olise hadn't assisted one of the goals or hadn't scored one of the goals, the French national team would have been out of the UEFA Nations League. And then why am I saying PSG? Oh my god, what has happened to my brain? And then France was able to get the better of Croatia on penalties, courtesy of Desiree Doué. Go check out his video on my channel as well. Alright, and another one which is the most recent would be his 2 goals and 2 assists versus Auckland City FC, the New Zealand team. Man, they got cooked. 10-0 ain't a very pretty scoreline for any fan base around the world. Got the feel for them boys. pay your condolences. What am I saying? Pay your tribute to them in the comment section below. And yeah, it happened. Nevertheless, 10-0. We got to see this kind of scoreline, and it reminded me of the days when Bayern beat Barcelona 8-2. Man, those were the days. Thomas Muller still at Bayern. Many things have changed since then, but one thing that hasn't changed is Bayern destroying small teams. They are still consistent in that. Nevertheless, finally, I'm gonna be talking about his chances of winning the Ballon d'Or. As I've said earlier, kind of a season he had is similar to Vinicius's, despite the fact that he didn't win that much trophies as Vinicius did, and he doesn't have that much PR. He is only known on the YouTube Shorts side of the footballing internet as a nonchalant Reddit, and that is not enough to win you the Ballon d'Or. There have to be Bayern Munich fans standing up for him or Harry Kane to just push them on the internet, give them shouts. You never know, because the thing that happened with Rodri last season, it might happen with you guys as well. Well, to be honest, it doesn't seem possible, because there are many people who have already started their campaigns and might even be successful, like the Lamine Yamal campaign and the Ousmane Dembele campaign. I don't know, man. The Ballon d'Or is so influenced by the internet nowadays. It's hard to see. First, it was just the opinion of journalists considering the stats and the trophies and the achievement the player has accomplished, but now it's just who has the most likes on their posts. What has happened to my award, guys? Alright, to be honest, he doesn't stand a chance at winning the Ballon d'Or. Absolutely zero chance. If he wins it, I'm gonna I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drink a glass of lime juice. I think that would be the best punishment for me, but that's not gonna happen, guys. Let's be honest. No Bayern here is going to win the Ballon d'Or this season. Not even Harry Kane with a whopping 45 goals. But he might just finish. I'm talking about Olise. He might just finish above, in the top 20, I guess. That would be a fair position for him to finish in. Alright, that was it for today's video. I'll catch you guys at the next one, and do not forget to give your opinion in the comment section below. I would love to read your comments. Until next time, adios.